Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Midnight and our Orc Warriors leveling campaign. Thank you all very much for clicking the video and joining me here today. Hope everybody is doing fantastic. We are going to continue our adventures in Tanaris today. Let's go ahead and take a look at talent points. Cruel strikes. Yeah, let's increase our critical strike damage of execute. That sounds good. Throwing abilities we don't really care about. Shouts I don't really care about. Yeah, let's go there. Alright. We're gonna go after the hyenas first, and then pretty soon we'll be heading into the pirate cove to take care of, well, pirate business. But for now, let's head to the west. It's been interesting on two different characters now. Basically, as soon as we hit level 60, and of course all the mobs hit level 60, they become like bullet sponges. They start to have a lot of HP. Comparatively to how much damage we're putting out, at least.
Time is money, friend.
Sandsorrow Watch. If you're looking for more work, I've got a line for you. I know an elf by the name of Trenton Lighthammer who's been obsessed with the sand trolls near here for years. He's dead set on finding some kind of mythical sword made by them. And just a while ago, he finally got a crew together to go to Sandsorrow Watch and look for it. Last I heard, they kicked the trolls out of one of their camps and set up shop there. Look for it to the west, near Zul'Farrak.
Be good.
Okay. Maybe we will go do that before we do the pirate stuff. That sounds interesting. How's our inventory looking? Oh, it's looking very full. Let's pop some satchels. That's not an upgrade. Those are a little bit of an upgrade. Alright. Let's go vendor basically everything.
I got what you need. Glad I could help. Potential customer.
And then one thing I want to do is I just want to hide the helmets. The helmet's really cool, don't get me wrong. But typically I leave helmets on for a little bit and then I put them away. So let's go ahead and do that.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Man, I have to say, doing the Heritage questline really got me immersed and really got me into this character. I was already really enjoying it, but just like from a fantasy perspective, it just really kind of got me into the character. I would highly recommend, if you haven't done them, next time you level a character, make sure you do the Heritage Armor quest as soon as you can. For some reason, both on the Blood Elf and the Orc, I just feel so much more attached to the character after doing those quest lines. Alright, what have we got going on here? Let's see. Zul'Farrak. Oh, he wants to put together the epic two-handed sword. In Classic, you get two one-handed swords out of ZF, and if you got both of them, you can combine them to a two-handed epic. The first time I heard the word uttered, I was around your age. It meant nothing to me then, as it means nothing to you now. Oh no, I know what it is, buddy. It was not until a warband of trolls coming from Zul'Farrak laid waste to the land that I understood and feared. Many will tell you that the split blade of suffering does not exist, that it's a myth, a rumor started to scare children, but believe me, Orc, it exists.
What brings you here? Be careful.
Oh, we know. I had it once in Season of Mastery. Good times. And blood to thrive. To survive in the harsh desert, the Sand Fury had to learn all the secrets of blood magic. You drink the blood, you get power. Darkest voodoo, yeah? But there is no room for holding back out here. If we're going to find the sword, we need blood. Lucky for you, Mazoga is a traitor, yeah? And there are plenty of Sand Fury trolls wandering in the hills over there. Okay, good stuff. He's going to do some blood magic for us.
What's up?
I guess that's fine. And I'm with Scorpid. You gotta help me. Chelsea and I came out here to make a bit of money just to sell some supplies, legit work. Next thing I know, she's on her deathbed. She's got a fever that'd shock a blacksmith and she's hallucinating. Must have been stung by the scorpids near here. Alright, we need to get some stingers together. Some kind of antidote. Let's do the stingers and... yeah, let's do the stingers first. It seems kind of urgent, right? Level 63. Let's see, what can we do with this? Execute increases the damage of your next mortal strike by 35%. Could be okay, but usually only on bosses that are going to spend a lot of time in that health range. Tactician has a 5% increased chance to trigger. Let's just grab that one for now. I feel good about that. Oh, these green ones have little buddies with them. And the buddies are throwaway mobs, but they still take a few cleaves to get through. The nice thing about him having those little adds is that when I kill them, it procs impending victory. Which is nice, because in these longer fights, we are having to heal up pretty consistently during the fight. I know it's not for everybody, but I kind of enjoy this slower pacing of combat. It's probably just because the balancing isn't quite right with the level scaling, but the way it works out, I think is okay. You could argue, you know, you're getting higher level, you should feel stronger, not weaker. I don't know if it's that I feel weaker, but the fight takes longer, you get to work through more of your rotation, and like you get to see a little bit more of your class kind of taking shape. And I don't think that's a bad thing to start doing when you hit level 60. And then I feel like once we get into the level 70s, we'll get a little power spike right before the end, I feel like. You know, you could say maybe go into dungeons, maybe try to get some more gear, but I feel like the gear we're getting from the loot bags is pretty good. I don't necessarily feel like what we're lacking is a bunch of good gear, although, you know, we may have slots that are bad. You know, but similar things would happen with RNG if you were doing a lot of dungeons. You might not get good loot for every slot. So it feels good. The great thing is, like, we have to pay attention to our health, we have to keep ourselves healed. The fight lasts a while, but we're not constantly in threat of dying, we're not dying a bunch. I feel like it's pretty balanced. This kind of reminds me of what the hard mode felt like for the, like, half a day that we played Legion Remix. We turned on that hard mode setting, and fighting the mobs kind of felt like this. Alright, that is 6 out of 6. Let's turn this one in before we do anything else, because I feel like he's going to have at least one follow-up to save this girl.
Yo! Time is money, friend!
It didn't work. See, I told you. I don't know what to do, unless... Oh gosh, it's worse than I thought. She must have been stung by the one lurking in the cave. I saw it the first night we arrived, claws the size of a goblin, a tail as tall as a tree. We shared hushed whispers of it around the campfire. We called it A Gargantipede. Hey, are you laughing? Stop that. This is serious. Chelsea's life is on the line. Please. I'll make it worth your while. Just bring me Gargantipede's poison gland.
Keep it real.
I mean, I guess we were laughing at the name. Gargantipede is fine. That's not too silly. That was a misclick.
Talk to me. Yo! Glad I could help.
Ooh, a trinket. Do we even have any trinkets? We don't have any trinkets. See, that's what I mean. We have no trinkets. A couple of our rings are both bad, yeah. No, they're both bad. What else is really bad? Everything else is decent. The neck piece is getting dated. But missing the trinkets is not good, and the underpowered rings are not good. We'll be okay, though. Alright, let's go get our fist full of blood. Alright, there we go. That's all of the sand troll blood that we need for whatever ritual we're about to do. So let's go see what it is exactly. Mazoga gathers the pile of blood in his hands and raises it to his mouth. It liquefies and pours gorily down his throat. They drink the blood, they get the power. I drink their blood. Mazoga gives you a wide, blood-smeared grin. The blood speaks. I can feel its flow through the sand, drenched in death, a desert of suffering. There, the blood flows to the south, in a valley of bones. Zakaru, spawn of Makari, the Dark One who demands sacrifice, his father forced from Zul'Farrak, his ascension interrupted. He will taste blood once more. Go, warrior. Zakaru has Sang Thraze. You'll not be wanting to keep it. You'll not be wanting him to keep it, trust me. Good old troll accents. Alright. Yeah, that does sound fairly dire. Let's go take care of that. Kind of follow this one through. This is some weird behavior, but you know, they are air elementals, so I guess bouncing could be part of their repertoire. Oh, there we go. Jang Thraze eludes me. The blood is not enough. We're gonna need something stronger to find it. When you need every troll you got to help out to scrape by, one of them dying on you is a big problem. That's why the Sand Fury learned to raise our dead with the voodoo. You fall over, you just get back up again and keep working. Forever. The zombies we make are imbued with the darkest mojo. You go to the west and find a whole mess of them and get me that mojo, yeah? Let's do that. So we got one of the one-handers, now we gotta get the other one-hander. And then we'll see if this guy can combine them like so many arms warriors have failed to do in the past. Alright, so yeah, we're going after the zombies here. We can round a few of them up. Well, I thought we could round a few of them up, but that was really dangerous, and we're not out of it yet. Probably standing by those pools is not helping my cause much. Him pulling ads is not going to be great. I can't recuperate in combat, sadly. But we're regenning quite a bit thanks to Second Wind. Yeah, he is bringing help. He's bringing lots of help. Let's finish him off. I wonder if we pop these... Yes, okay. So we don't have to travel much. If we pop these graves, we get more mobs. Could be a good way just to pull multiples. I think 2 is probably as much as we can safely handle. But I feel like we have enough passive AoE that 2 might be the optimal number right now. At least, you know, when we're getting sweeping strikes going, we do. It's interesting how similar this kind of feels to the classic warrior at this point. Not necessarily in the button pushes, but also kind of in the button pushes, but just in like how we can pretty safely take on 2, maybe even 3 enemies at a time. But it takes a minute, and we kind of have to work through it. And you're always putting more damage into your primary target, obviously. Back in the warrior tree, let's put our second point into cruel strikes. We need 1 more of the darkest mojo. Yes, I see the other half now, to the south. We are close now. It's in an oasis, buried in the muck beneath the water. Don't delay. We will not delay. It's not very far. Joke's on you, man. I found John Thrace long ago. Had both the halves till some wily one come and steal one away in the night. Oh. This guy tricked us. Look, he built the sword. So he had it, and then he lost it, and then we helped him put it back together, basically. Now he's made the two-hander, and he's trying to spin to win. And then he wants to bury us right here in the muck. It's like a nice little pre-dug grave. I did not see this betrayal coming, but I should have, because he's a blood troll, right? Well, he's a sand troll that does blood magic. So we shouldn't be too surprised. And yet I still kind of am. Enough of this. Chief Sandsculpt can't reward me if I'm dead, yeah? Farewell. Farewell for good. He vanished. Are we not even going to get to kill that guy for the sword and give it to the blood elf? Or are we going to have to do that like inside of Zul'Farrak? This guy is not going to be happy.
Hello. Greetings.
Mazoga? He's taken the sword? That filthy. At least you escaped with your life. The Lasher's bite is a vicious one.
I am honored.
That foul traitor, I should have known better than to trust his kind. My hunt for Zul'Farrak has blinded me. Forgive me, Mazoga has fled inside of Zul'Farrak, the heart of Sand Fury civilization. If you truly seek the sword, you must pursue him. It's so hard to get groups for specific instances.
Good luck, friend.
Otherwise I would pursue him. Maybe we can try.
Help. Can I assist?
Maybe we can try to just like sit in the queue specifically for ZF. And see like if in the next little bit we for some reason get a run. I mean, I feel like it's a long shot, right? I feel like it's a long... There's so much content in the game that it's hard when you're trying to get into a specific piece of content at low level. So, I think now we go over to the Pirate Cove. Well, this looks a little different.
Well, spit it out.
Good thing you're here. I'm gonna need a lot of help if we want to beat these gnomes to the punch.
Relative help. Yeah.
Look, babe, you should be able to see what's happening here pretty easily. There's pirates, there's goblins. The goblins are fighting the pirates. There's some sad little gnomes trying to fight the pirates, too. I'll make it nice and simple for you. We need to kill a lot of pirates. Go do that, Kay. We don't want the gnomes killing more than us, after all.
Don't be a stranger.
And to the ground. I've conducted a thorough appraisal of the real estate here, and unfortunately its market value is just far too low to be of any use. We're gonna have to renovate. Luckily for you, I've learned a few things about arson. Hopefully you have too. You're going to be throwing these perfectly safe bottles of flaming rum at those filthy ramshackle huts over there. Try not to stand downwind.
Keep it real.
And
What's
booty
up?
duty. Let's not be wasteful here, babe. These pirates have tons of valuable nonsense just sitting around waiting to be fenced. Can you believe they just sit on this stuff? I mean, why do they even bother taking it if it's just going to sit around? Stolen goods should be sold off and used to buy shiny new things. Anyway, be a dear and go grab as much of their loot as you can carry while you're out busting heads. Ciao.
Keep your ear to the ground.
I like her. Do we know her from somewhere else? Meg's Dread Shred. Maybe she's from the Goblin starting area? I don't know. I like her attitude. Alright, in we go. Killing pirates, burning shacks, collecting stuff. Well, we found a rare spawn. Craig Keelhaul. Luckily, we seem to have gotten a little power boost at level 64, because these guys are not as tough as the stuff we were fighting over in the Sandsorrow area. Okay, let's take a second here. Overpower has a 35% chance to reset the cooldown on Mortal Strike and reduce the cost of the next Mortal Strike. That sounds really good. Let's do that. I like it.
Yeah. Well, spit it out.
As you may have seen, the ship dock to the north has its cannons blazing. While it's pretty fun to watching the gnomes run face first into a hail of iron, my bruisers keep doing it too, and it's absolutely killing my overhead expenses. I'd like you to try and dance through the cannon fire, get on that ship, and kill the Taskmaster leading the cannoneers. The rest of the crew is probably a bunch of spineless prats. Once he's down, we should be good.
Have a good one. See you around, friend. What's shaking?
And filling our pockets. We've looted everything that isn't bolted down around here, but I'm not done yet. If we're bothering to do the Steam Weedle Cartel's dirty work for them, we're going to make as much cash as we can while we're here. I haven't seen many earrings on these pirates, so the gold must be in the next best place, their teeth. The South Sea Musketeers and Strong Arms to the south are the higher-ups here. They'll be the ones with the adornment.
Catch you on the flip side.
So we don't really know which boat he's on. I'm going to check this one first. Oh, here we go. South Sea Taskmaster. Oh, it's a good thing we pulled everybody below decks all at once. Guess I should have figured that would happen. Let's try to not stand in all this stuff, though. Easier said than done, right? Especially because they keep casting it. Oh my god. Are we gonna die down here? Possibly. Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance. I think we're good. Oh man, we are flying through these. These level 60s are going by so quick. Got new talent points available. I'm sure we've got loot boxes to pop open. Let's see. Champion's spear is instant cast. Throw the spear at the target location, chaining all enemies to the area of the spear's location and dealing damage instantly and more damage over time. While the spear is active, activating this ability will cause you to leap to the spear. I mean, that sounds cool. Let's see. Anger management. Every rage, 20 rage you spend on attacks reduce the remaining cooldown on Avatar and Colossal Smash. That sounds good too. I don't know if I want another button to push. It's a 1.5 minute cooldown. I'm gonna go anger management first. Alright. That's good. So what else? Let's go after the gold fillings. That music was really epic, and I kind of like the momentum that it set for us. Alright, there's 20 out of 20 and 6 left over that we don't need.
I seen you around here before? Keep your ear to the ground. Yo.
Alright, babe, I've got something bigger for you to take on here. We spotted the captain of the South Sea over on one of his boats to the south. That's to the south, and not the one we've been suicidally bum rushing for the better part of several hours. He's sitting up there smug and stoic, watching us war down here. I'll spare you the hostile takeover jokes. Get on his ship and beat the tar out of him, and we're done here.
Glad I could help.
Captain Dreadbeard. Oh boy. Oh, he has a sea giant. Or he's riding a sea giant. Very nice. That is one way to do it. I was not expecting that. Oh, he's also an elite. Which I also did not expect. Should be able to take him though. Feels pretty good.
What's up?
Sea giants? You think he was training them towards Gadgekstan on purpose? Whatever, he's Splitsville now. And Gadgekstan owes us big time. I can't wait to see the look on Marlon's face. Here's your cut, babe. You're moving up in the world.
Hey, how you doing?
We've done a bang-up job here. I'm gonna make sure these mooks finish properly and then head back to Gadgekstan for a bit. If you want to keep making a good impression on our Steamweedle friends, or just make more money, you should head southwest of here. Bootlegger outpost is set up on the edge of the gaping chasm. Talk to Zeke Bootscuff. I bet good money he'll need help.
Go get him, champ.
Fair enough. What else do we have going on? Oh, we have find the robot chicken is really all we have. Interesting. Okay, let's head down that way. And we'll see what they've got for us.
How you doing?
You're with Megs, huh? Word is she's pretty hell-bent on making nice with the noggin foggers.
Keep it real.
Something like that.
Yo!
Cutting losses. I've spent the last week staring at this ugly pit trying to think of how to exploit a bunch of dangerous, violent arthropods for profit. Now I'm out of ideas and starving. These things are awash, and I say it's time to start clearing them out. Head down into that pit and start killing the bugs.
Have a good one. What's up?
And a few good goblins. We haven't just been camped here singing songs with gnomes and playing with dangerous machinery, you know. My men have been trying to clear this hive out for weeks now. Problem is, we've taken so many losses by now that the bugs have the advantage. Lucky for us, the bugs either don't like to eat goblins, or they like us so much they save us as treats. Because nearly all my men are still cocooned out there, I need you to go save them.
Be good.
It's a good start. Alright, let's see if we can round up a few of these guys. I feel like we have the power to take a few at a time. Could be famous last words, I suppose. That was actually not bad. We did lose one. He kind of ran off this way. Let's grab you. Grab you. Let's jump over here. We are in combat with something. I mean, we're not really in combat with something, but the game seems to believe that we are. Maybe it's the poisons on us? Maybe it's this guy here? Yeah, that did it. There we go.
Yo, what's up? Hey, how you doing?
I've got an idea, but we're gonna need bait. The other day I saw a rabid blister-paw hyena wander too close to the edge of the chasm, and one of the Silithid comes diving out of nowhere, nearly swallowed it whole. Horrible sight. So we're gonna need hyena meat, obviously. Go gather some, make sure it's fresh, and bring it back here. There should be plenty just north of the camp.
Keep it real. Time is money, friend.
Alright, 6 hyena meat. We got another quest over here, though.
Hey!
You're going out to hunt hyenas, huh? If you don't mind, I've got an offer myself. I'm in need of eyes from the glass-eyed gazers that lurk to the north. Their eyes contain wonderful crystals valuable to collectors. Now, you may have heard that some sad individuals use these to enhance paramental abilities, but I assure you, my interests are purely academic. Bring me a good portion of them and I'll pay you well for them. Better than these copper-pinching goblins will, at least.
Off and away!
Well, I mean, that was rude, but I will still do it. I love these purple hyena models. They look really awesome. Have we really not looted any of the hyena meat, though? 0 out of 6 chunks? The Chicken of the Desert. I didn't notice the name of the quest. That's interesting. The Chicken of the Desert. Alright, there's all the crystal eyes we need. We need 2 more chunks of hyena meat now. I will say they're dropping a lot of mystery meat. I wonder what the difference is. What part of the hyena does the mystery meat come from that we don't want to eat that part? Alright, there we go. Let's turn these in and we'll see what's next.
Yo! What's up? Time is money, friend. Have a good one. Hi, how are you? Alrighty then.
Alright, so we do have more to do here. Let's take a look at talent points. I'm gonna do the haste increase by 1%. And the auto attack critical strikes increase your auto attack speed by 10% for 10 seconds. Oh, that's actually really good. Wild strikes. We need 2 points in that. And then over in the arms tree, execute increases the damage of your next mortal strike. Like, that could be fine. Cleave and whirlwind do additional damage to enemies below 35% health. Let's do Massacre. Execute is usable on targets below 35%. That seems good overall. And then you see also, we said in this queue, right, for ZF, but like we never found a full group. It's just really hard to get that going. What else? Oh, this, that's a cool chess piece. 31 parry. I mean, we don't need it. Bracers are an upgrade for us. Shoulders are a little bit of an upgrade. The same exact shoulders dropped, okay. And the pants are a pretty decent upgrade too. And I think that's everything as far as loot bags, guys. I'm gonna take a break right here for now. I'm gonna hearth us. Let's see, where am I gonna hearth us? I hope this takes us back to Gadgekstan. We're gonna find out. Yeah, cool. We will park it right here for today. Warrior is a ton of fun. I kind of wish we had gone into Rend a little bit earlier because I do like the Rend build, but I think I especially like it now. Enemies are living a little bit longer. It seems a little bit more worthwhile, and I have been having a really great time. Thank you all for being here for it. Let me know what you think about the Arms Warrior in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.